this is Kevin, gamertag Mad, bringing you a game of domination on cracked. I'm playing by myself in this game. I'm going to end up losing this match, but it's a really close one. To start this game off, I'm running the ACOG M16, and I'm going to take this point and hold it for most of my first life. I'm going to sit up here. I'm running Valkyrie rockets, spy planes, and Blackbird for my kill streaks. The Valkyrie rockets are for a contract, but they're also kind of fun to use. The problem with this class right now is I've set it up for Ninja to pro that out. So I've got a silencer on this gun with the ACOG, so I'm using Warlord. Normally I'd prefer to use Hardened, especially on a map like this because there's a lot of cover for people to get behind. And there's a spot early in this game where if I had Hardened I would have been able to stop them from getting B, but without it I couldn't get the guy behind the cement wall. Yeah, this is a really important place to hold because you can stop them from getting pink building, which is pretty much the same on their side of the map. There, that guy got a hit marker on him, and I hit him with the grenade, but he still just didn't want to die. Luckily, that guy is awful at shooting, and I do have some good cover, so I was able to stay alive and pick him up. This is, if you look on the ACOG, you can see when I'm looking down B, there's some wicked glare on the lens, which kind of makes it hard to use on this map and certain others, and when you're looking at certain spots it messes you up, but it's nothing too awful, and I do like the better aim you get with the ACOG on this gun. Here I do like this moment where that guy is so busy sitting in there that I pick him up with the pistol kill. Then I'm going to throw a Valkyrie rocket down. You got to make sure, I like to throw those down the point we have, and I know I'm not going to really leave there. Here I get a bunch of hit markers before I picked him up, and it's another instance where Harden would have made that a lot easier because people are going to love to be in that building. This is the point when I realize my team is not going to be able to help me win a game of domination because we had the Blackbird up and they are just not going to capture B. Like, they try and they just can't do it, and they should know where everybody is. Here I just left because I thought they were going to take care of it, considering they had the red triangles telling where everybody was, but they just don't manage to do it. So I know after this death I change to an AUG so I can move around to do a little bit more, but that death is a little bit of ways away. Here I run out of ammo and I'm going to resort to using the Valkyrie rockets. They're really difficult to use, especially from where I was using them, because I can't do the best method, which is to just shoot them up in the air and then bring them down like a Predator missile. They're almost getting me, so I got a nice little prone thing, and I could have swore I was going to pick up the guy in B, but I think my teammate got him first, so we hold the spot, so it's all okay. And now I know there are a bunch of dead bodies up here, so I'm going to go up here and look for a new gun and throw a flashbang to get my protection. End up with the G11, which is okay. I mean, it's pretty much the better version of the gun I was just using, but without the scope on there I just don't like this gun as much as the M16. It's better if you're running around, but it's not the gun I'd prefer to have if I had a choice. Yeah, and using the attachments on there, I don't know how I got that, guys. Got 2 hit markers on him. I guess I probably just didn't get all the burst into him to kill him, but it just sucked anyways. Here I've got the silencer on this AUG again as well, and sleight of hand, so they don't know where I am, and it's pretty helpful there. They do a really good job of the enemy team of hiding around B. There's a couple of times. There's one time later in the game where I don't even notice, but I know there's a guy on B because I can't capture it near the end. I just don't realize where he is. But yeah, I'm sure you all know, but there's a good way to capture B. You just sit behind the berm so you're not really visible from the other side of the map for people to pick you off. And there they've got a Blackbird up, which makes me happy about the fact that I managed to pick up my Blackbird while they have complete knowledge of where I am. But I just, they don't have Ghost, or at least the guys who are coming at me, so the spy plane is good enough to let me see where they are and counter them. Plus, none of them really come hunting for me. And here I'm playing cautious to the side, like I'm going to stop these people there, even though we're losing B, because I thought my teammates could handle it, because I still hadn't quite learned the lesson of their limitations. There I get a nice grenade kill, as I knew there were red dots in that area, so I thought I'd take a chance and see what I could get. Now, a lot of people don't like cracked as a map, but I think it's a fine one to do. I mean, the territory, or the ups and downs and all the hills and stuff in it, makes it a little difficult to running around on them. That's one of the things I really like about it. There's a lot of variation in the gameplay. It's not too much of just a flat land. Here I'm going to go up in this building again because I want to control the map. That's a good point to do it in. I was going to call my Valkyrie, but I saw the guy moving down there. And there he's fighting Max. I'm going to try and flashbang him, but he gets flash off later on me. Luckily he's blind too, so he doesn't get real aggressive. But he runs away there. I expected him to be at the dumpster again, but he wasn't. He's in the back behind the base. And there I get to see him, so he made a mistake and I got to pick him up. Here I kind of make a mistake, because I probably should have called in my Blackbird before pick up the Valkyrie rockets, but it's not a major deal. Here's the stairs. I use these stairs for some nice cover to pick up a couple of guys here, which is one of the key things to do when picking up crack. There I'm just going to leave that second chance guy, because I don't care. He's probably going to die soon anyways. Now here we have A and C, and capturing B is going to 3-cap, but like I've said before, I want to cap that B point no matter what, especially on this map. There I was just getting no help from my teammates, even though there was, which according to the radar, there was a dude on the other side of the doorway looking right at where I got killed from. So I don't know what he's doing. Here I'm using the Valkyrie rockets a little bit better, more like a Predator missile, and I managed to stop them from getting A. But they start rushing spawns, and there I think I just died when I shot I just died when I shot it off, and I don't know what happened there, if I accidentally blew it up, which is possible, and it's because I'm not really good with those ones, so I mistake the blow me up button and the go fast button sometimes, which is what I think I just did there. So here, I'm going to go cap A again, and we have the Blackbird up, so I know exactly where they are, which is always nice, because it makes it really easy. There I know that guy's coming, so I kill him. Here I get a really stupid death, and I really don't know how it happened, because I'm behind that barrel. I was a little off on that, but normally, because I have the cover, that should have allowed me to recover and get back on him in time, but it doesn't this time. But here I'm going to use my Blackbird to try and cap B, knowing where they are, but I lose a gunfight. And none of the guys around B are going to get on there and help take it. Awful. The spawns seem to get a little weird in this map, or specifically this game a little later on. So they always seem to be behind me. There I guess my teammates run like a dumbass to get that, and he's not really paying attention to what's going on. I almost save him, but don't quite get it, but nobody's perfect. I guess my teammates did cap B without me. But there I keep it ours. Finish that guy off too. Things that bothers me is we do get some air support from my teammates in this game. Not as much as I'd like or as useful. I think we get like a Cobra and some stuff like that, which doesn't really do much. Like, I appreciate you trying with the helicopter, but it's not one of the best things there. I think somebody tried to tube me from up in that window again, but he didn't get me, so I'm going to keep on going. Now in hindsight, I could have helped my team by actually jumping on A, but there's a case of not wanting to 3-cap because you don't want to have A. There I try and blow him up twice because I don't realize I don't have any grenades, but then I run up and stab him in the face. And here I'm using my radar to find these bad guys and keep them in check and get my third Blackbird of the game. Which, afterwards it really frustrated me that we lost this game. I put up 3 Blackbirds by myself, so we all know where everything's coming from. Here I make a poor decision, go for a guy that my teammate's killing already, and get picked up by the guy on the other side. So there I'm calling in my last Valkyrie rocket for the game, and I'll pick up the pink house, which is the opposite side. There that guy's going to the corner again, and he gets taken out. People seem to really like that camping spot. I don't know why exactly their Valkyrie rockets are so bad nobody even bothered trying to steal my care package. Here I get really excited as I think these guys are going to come closer and we're going to get triple. But then right at the end I was like, oh, I'll at least get a double, and then I don't even manage to get that. And that's what seems like the Valkyrie rockets are always kind of like that for me. They have all this great promise and glory, and you're like, I am getting so many people with this one. You see all those red dots, but then your teammate kills them first, or they all manage to get farther away, and you're happy if you even manage to get one of the guys. There I thought that guy was up top and threw that grenade. I never get anybody with that grenade when I try and throw it up at the top, but whatever. Here oh, I see him now, sitting right there in the bunker, so Me and my teammate are sitting on B, not capping, while that guy's sitting right in front of us. Yeah, I'd never realized where he is. It's awful. Watching it now, I see him. But from when I was playing, and even the first time I was watching through, I still had no idea where that guy was sitting at. So that's one of the good moves you can do when you sit there. He must have had Ghost on, so he's just sitting there in one spot holding B, and we're not paying attention because he's not really doing anything with us on there. He's just sitting there. There, I get killed really quick because I expected him to go around and finish off my teammate that was going the other way, but it doesn't happen. So here, I'm getting desperate to capture B because we have a lead, but I know that we can't win without it. There's a good spot for the leveling prone on the other side of the doorway. And he starts shooting my teammate, and then he shoots me, doesn't kill my teammate, finishes me off, and I don't know if my teammate ever knew where he was. But he finishes him off too, so they've got some good defense on B. These guys clearly knew what they were doing. There I'm getting... That one sucked, because we had teammates up in the B building on its side, and then I'm getting killed from what I consider C, our spawn. Anything really near the point we control, I consider our spawn. It's really frustrating when you're getting killed from there. So here I'm putting up my best shots. I think this is before the patch that made you putting somebody in second chance get you a kill, but there we lose 197-200. I did good, but